Welcome back to the Upgrowth YouTube channel. So, SEO agencies. Everyone has an opinion on them. Half the internet says SEO is dead. The other half says it's the best long term investment you can make. The truth is neither. What changed is what good SEO actually looks like in 2026. And the gap between agencies that have adapted and agencies that are still running 2021 playbooks at 2026 prices has never been wider. Today we are going to walk you through how to tell the difference between before you sign anything. Now let's go back to our blog, that is how to evaluate an SEO agency in 2026. Now this blog opens with something that sets the tone for everything that follows. SEO in 2026 is not just about Google rankings anymore. AI search, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google AI overviews is now eating a significant share of search traffic. When someone asks an AI what's the best fintech marketing agency in India, your Google ranking is completely irrelevant. What matters is whether now you are being cited in the AI answers or not. That is GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, and it's now a non negotiable part of what a modern SEO agency should be doing. So, if you are evaluating an SEO agency in 2026 and GEO is not mentioned anymore, then you need to stop. That agency is already running behind. So, they are selling you 2022 SEO at 2026 pricing. Now, this blog breaks down the evaluation into five categories that actually matter: technical SEO, AI visibility, capability, pricing, transparency, content quality, and verified results. So let me walk you through each one and each question so that you can identify the right agency and not waste your money at the wrong place. So let's start with, let me just give you a gist. So number one is technical depth. Now, can this agency handle crawl budget optimization, JavaScript rendering issues, core web vitals, structured data, site migration without traffic loss? Or do they stop at meta titles and internal links? Most agencies stop at meta titles. That's like a plumber who only knows how to turn the tap. Technical depth is the thing that separates agencies that can work with complex websites from those that only handle simple WordPress blogs. Content quality second, and this is the single bigger picture of sustainable SEO results. Does the agency produce genuinely expert content with original insights? Or do they churn out keyword stuffed 1500 word articles assembled from the first page of existing search results? Most agencies outsource content to writers who lack subject matter expertise. The content ranks briefly and then gets outperformed by competitors who actually invested in depth. Ask to see content samples before you sign anything. Third up is the GEO capability. Now, this blog calls this the 2026 differentiator. Ask your potential agency directly, how do you track and optimize for AI citation share? How do you structure content for extractability by AI? If they look confused or give you a generic answer about quality content, they don't have GEO capability. They've just put a GEO paragraph in their proposal to sound current. Now, let's move on to the questions. These are what separate a real evaluation from a pitch call, where you're not just nod along and then sign because the deck looked nice. Now, let's get to the first question. What percentage of your client's organic traffic comes from AI services? Now, very important and directly influenced pipeline or closed won revenue. Before we move into the AI part, let me quickly show you another resource where you can explore the AI review and the AI generative engine optimization service. You can go back into the footer of our website and you can see here AI driven growth, right? Now, this has three parts: generative AI content creation, AI driven growth strategy, generative engine optimization. For this particular blog, you can click on generative engine optimization. And if you want to get it implemented, you can explore our services, what all we provide. So we provide different kinds of GEO services. Key features: you get a targeted reach, you get the GEO performance evaluation, you also get the SEO performance review, the AI driven search strategy, the optimization, and the SEO enhancement. And then you can also check out our processes and the services where all of these LLMs are active. And then you can contact us. We will send you a no obligation proposal and you can explore. Okay, having said that, let's go back to the blog and understand the questions. Okay, so we were at question number one. No. Yeah. So, question one. Yeah. Show me a client where organic traffic directly influenced pipeline or closed one revenue. Now, not traffic numbers, not rankings, the pipelines. If the best they can show you is that we grew traffic from by 40% without connecting it to a business outcome, that agency is a content factory and not a growth partner. So it's better to skip. Second question, how do you develop topical authority and what does a content cluster looks like for a new client? Now, what does your month one actually look like? This is a good question. So the good answer will be that audit first, strategy second, and then the execution. A bad answer will start publishing blogs and building links. So make sure whatever SEO agency you're hiring, they have some expertise into it. Okay. Having said that, let's move to the question number three. Show me a case study where you replaced a competitor agency mid contract. What broke and what did you rebuild? Now, how do you handle the GEO layer? What specifically do you get to get content cited? Now, ask the agency to show you the case study where they started with a greenfield client and drove results over 12 months. The quality of the answer will reveal three things. First, whether they have enough client volume to have inherited accounts in trouble. Second, two, whether they can diagnose root cause in an existing SEO stack. And lastly, whether the turnaround plan follows a repeatable framework or is improvised. Now, what to listen for, specifics on audit methodology, a clear first day, 30-day priority list. If the agency shows you all of it, you will be 6 months ahead results without walking you through the diagnostic work. So just make sure you do that. Number four question is what is your, for YMYL verticals, how do you enforce EEAT and factual accuracy? Very, very important. Now, YMYL verticals, what does that mean? So, YMYL verticals are related to the verticals that are into finance, money, health, because that's your money, your life. So, they are very crucial, and Google takes such content very seriously. And EEAT is very, very much important for Google to, like, EEAT authority should be there in your content, in any of your YML content. So if you're in fintech, healthcare, legal, insurance, or any vertical where content accuracy impacts a user's well-being or financial decision, the question is non-negotiable. YMYL content will get you ahead of the content which is not YMYL authorized, right? Because Google takes it very seriously. So the agency should describe a process that includes named author bylines with verifiable credentials, medical, legal, financial reviewer sign offs wherever applicable. All of this builds up the EEAT. Now, what is a red flag response in this case? The red flag response is that we use AI to generate drafts and have our writers edit them. That's bullshit. So take care of these things. Now, having understood the four questions, let's look at this blog which is linked here. Now, this talks about what a good SEO agency includes in scope. Very, very crucial article if you're actually serious about evaluating an SEO agency and wanting to hire them, because this will give you the scope, the entire checklist that you need to see before hiring an agency. So do make sure you check this article out. Now let us go back to our evaluation article. Okay, so number fifth question is walk me through your monthly report and what KPIs committed and what KPIs are directional. Now, this will expose the agency's thought process, what they can guarantee versus what they can influence. So, make sure you understand these properly before signing up anything. Last sixth question is how do you optimize content for citation in ChatGPT, Perplexity, AI overviews? Again, as I said, AI is just leading the market. So you need to make sure whichever content agency or SEO agency you hire, it should be well versed with AEO and SEO both. So make sure you ask them this question. You can also look at the red flags in Google Ads agency. You know, if anyone is actually very serious about hiring and red Google Ads agency, this article is for them. So do check this out. This will give you all the red flags that you need to avoid before hiring the right agency. And it will also give you 6 common questions that people ask before signing up a Google Ad agency contract. So it's a hard earned money. So make sure you first go through everything, you research properly, and then only you sign it. Don't just look at their pitch deck or case studies and then just go and sign it. Go in depth, study these articles. They are really, really useful. Having said that, let us go back. Okay, question 7 is who will actually work on my account and what's the escalation path? Make sure you meet the people. Again, repeating, make sure you meet the people. You need to understand whether you have synergies, if your synergies match, if the person is the right fit. So, meet the people who will actually work in your account. Now, how do we audit SEO agency of a client? So, when our client bring in us the audit to their existing SEO agency, we run a 14-day protocol and we have a proper timeline for each client that comes to us. So you can book an SEO audit with us by going down to the footer and click on organic marketing and go to organic search marketing. When you go to organic search marketing, you can explore all our services related to SEO. You can see some of our case studies and then some services related to SEO that includes enterprises, SEO, Amazon, and much more. And then you can lastly book a consultation call with us. Now let's go back. Okay, lastly, we have some few questions that come up when we evaluate SEO agencies. So make sure you check this out. So let's hit the summary now. So the summary of the entire blog is that SEO is not just about SEO anymore. It's about AEO, GEO as well. Now, and the agencies that haven't adapted are still leading with keyword counts, backlink volumes, and traffic numbers that don't connect to revenue. So the evaluation framework is pretty simple. 5 categories, 8 scope buckets, specific questions that will expose you weak agencies in just 30 minutes, and a contract review before you sign. So use all of it. I will put the link in the description of this article and make sure you thoroughly check it out. And if you are evaluating an SEO agency right now, check the SEO scope checklist and red flags. Those will be linked in the blog as well. Subscribe for more walkthroughs like this. We do this every now and then on our channel. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button.